Good morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome to June 8th pre-market session. We have a huge week. A lot is happening. We have a lot of news, a lot of scheduled events, and it's going to be an interesting week, I guess. Let's get started. Let's start with the economic calendar. We have international trading goods and services tomorrow on Tuesday. On Wednesday we have CPI, on Thursday jobless claim and PPI, and on Friday consumer confidence. So that would be pretty much the theme of the economic events for the week. Now on the earnings side, we have Oracle and Chewy these would be the main names on watch. Today we had CPB as well, which we will talk about, and Adobe on Thursday. All right, so that would be pretty much it for the earnings. We have a lot of other earnings, but these would be the main earning plays that are worth probably watching. On Friday, we have IPO. We have SpaceX IPO, which is going to be pretty volatile probably, and a lot of names in this space sector will probably react to that IPO. I'm very excited and just waiting for Friday to see how the price reacts to the crazy $1.7 to $2 trillion IPO of SpaceX. We will talk about a couple of ticker symbols related to space in the next couple of days about that. All right. Now let's get started with analyzing the news, the market, and go from there. So what happened on Friday? What happened last week? We had this massive sell-off. Finally, finally a red week after this massive winning streak. We didn't have a single red week since March, right? Which is crazy. Okay, so after that, after like all of these massive run, finally on Friday we pulled back, and mainly because of the tech sector. So we had 9-week streak, 9-week winning streak. And today, basically, everyone is thinking about, are we going to bounce or we will continue to sell off? For now, the pre-market action is interesting. We already bounced from this 730-ish zone. We're hitting at 740 now, which is a massive reversal for now, at least in the pre-market. Tech and semiconductors. Many large cheap names are gapping up with the whole market. The whole semiconductor names, the semiconductor sector is gapping up and bouncing above the demand zone that it basically held on Friday, which I will talk about them in the when I start analyzing their price action. Okay, and NVDA is also opening a little bit higher, and interestingly, Jensen Huang, CEO of NVDA, reportedly said that this tech sell-off is a good buying opportunity. So, and the market is reacting to it, at least for now. And Apple is slightly higher in the pre-market, expected to introduce a new AI strategy today. So we'll see what happens in today's basically event on Apple. Marvel is bouncing back up. Remember, Jensen Huang also said Marvel could become, or will become a $1 trillion company, and we'll talk about that as well. That's a good opportunity probably for the day. The price action looks pretty solid. CPB, Campbell's beat earning per share. Beat earning per share and reaffirmed forward guidance earning per share as well. So if you are interested in trading basically earnings, this could be a good setup, probably above this 22.5. Pretty cheap stock to trade. Geopolitics. Unfortunately, there were some strikes in Iran, in Israel over the weekend, and oil reacted to it slightly, and actually it pushed back down. Oh, okay. So I saw the price started pushing higher, getting above this 92, 93, but then it bounced back down. I guess because Trump said there will be a deal, but we will see if that happens or not. But overall, geopolitical tension kind of is back. At least it was kind of back in the weekend. We'll see how it goes and how it affects the oil. For now, the market really don't care about it anymore, and the market technically cares about the inflation, the tech, AI, and it's moving higher and bouncing here. CPI on Wednesday, PPI on Thursday, as I said, and Kevin Warsh is expected to lead basically the first FOMC meeting, his first FOMC meeting later this month. And yeah, as I said, that would be pretty much it. Another important thing, Trump said he does not want to heavily influence Warsh. I guess he means he does. But also said there is no reason to raise rates, and that rates could be lowered. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how the market will react to the next FOMC. And the main concept for the day is seeing whether the prices will bounce here or not, and if it will continue the move or not. If you see, we had this massive drop on Friday. What is happening right now? We are bouncing back up, and we're reclaiming, and we bounce above an important level, especially on SPY. As you see, this is the 733 zone that we held multiple times. We couldn't break out of it. We finally broke, tested, pushed higher, retested, bounced back up, retested, bounced back up, and now we retested. For now in the pre-market, we bounced back up. So a very, very strong demand of 733 still held. Now, another important zone was right here, which is exactly at 21 SMA on daily chart. And for now in the pre-market, we're holding that zone, right? We bounced and we are holding right above this zone. So as long as we hold here, this 741, 743, 44 zone, there is high chance of continuation on SPY, obviously, right? Because we dropped, and as you see, the price also reacted to this level on Friday as well. So on Friday, we hit this level, bounced, consolidated, and then continued pushing lower. You can see it clearly on 15-minute chart, right? This is the same zone that the demand was present, but selling pressure was there and pushed the price all the way lower. We slightly retested around this zone as well and pushed back down. And in the pre-market, we reacted, rejected, finally broke out, and now we're holding right above the level. So as long as we hold right above this area, there is a high chance of continuation, or basically bouncing back up and moving all the way higher again on SPY. But if we lose this level, then we can go back down again, down till 737, and then re-hit this 734, 733 demand zone. So that's also a scenario that's also possible, but we need to first break this demand area that we are holding right now. In case of continuation above this 744, 45-ish level, we can go back up on SPY. The first area of resistance could be right around this 746, 747, and then this 750, 749 would be the next key resistance zone that we have above this current price action right now, right? Which will be right here, that the price rejected, right here that the price rejected, right here that the price held, right? So that's the next main resistance zone, and that's around 9 EMA on daily chart as well. Okay, so we have multiple layers of resistance above this current price action. We have multiple layers of demand zone below this price action. The key areas would be this area right now to see if it hold or not. It's possible to see some sort of consolidation, some sort of pullback to these areas and bounce back up. And that would be one of the most probable scenarios. The reason I have that scenario is because of the whole positive narrative and all the strength, all this bounce. And yes, we had this massive drop, but technically this was, I mean, it was kind of expected. Like, look at the weekly chart, look at the monthly chart. Right? The prices can't just go up. We need to have a healthy price action, seeing higher high, higher lows. When the price just like goes up vertically, we need to consolidate like this as well. So probably some sort of consolidation might happen, or we might just consolidate in a range for the whole day. Depends on the price action. We'll see how the price moves and if it can hold certain levels or not. Qs, pretty much the same, almost the same scenario here, right? We dropped, went below this 710. The next major level was around this 700 level. We didn't quite hit that level in the trading hour, but then in the after hour, the price moved a little bit lower and hit this 700 zone. And in the pre-market today, it bounced back up. All right. And where did it start at the price? In the pre-market, right at this 710. Bounce back up, and we are holding right above this demand zone. Now, obviously, this is a resistance now. We can get rid of this one. This is the first resistance zone. Now, that is a very important resistance zone as well. Obviously, because back in May, we rejected the zone and we kept holding it really well. And even on Friday again, we held here for a while. Finally, we dropped and pushed back lower. So that would be our key resistance zone right above this 720 level that we are trading right now. 724.5 would be the resistance. The demand zone, obviously, this 710, 712, 13, this zone. If I want to make it a little bit more accurate, probably around these areas, right? This would be the key demand zone that I am watching on Qs. Now, if the price pulls back down, holds this area, that could be a good sign of possible reversal and continuation to the upside. If the price keeps pushing higher non-stop, just be careful and remember that we have these resistance zones right on top of the price action. The price can easily react to these zones and push back down, because we had this massive drop, and yes, we are bouncing back up, but still these levels matter for having a clear understanding whether we will bounce or we will totally sell off, right? For now, on Qs also, we are holding right above the 21 EMA on daily chart, and we are slightly below this 9 EMA on the daily chart as well. So we're holding in this range. We are forming inside day candles, and that makes it hard to trade usually, because inside day price actions usually ended up being choppy. However, because we had this whole massive sell-off and probably a lot of traders, investors are basically out of the whole game with this whole drop, a lot of people freak out with after seeing this drop. And I'm not going to talk about the details, but technically the price is bouncing back up, and this could lead to relatively big buying pressure, and that is what I'm looking for. But the key here is seeing whether the price can hold the levels, first of all, and second of all, can break the resistance zones and hold above them or not. SMH, pretty similar price action on SMH as well. We dropped heavily below the moving averages on the daily chart, and now we're reclaiming the level and bouncing back up on SMH as well. A couple of tickers on watch would be, first one would be Apple. Apple is at the demand zone, and Apple keeps bouncing really well above the demand zone and rejects resistances really well in the last couple of days, weeks of price action. And it has so we have the Apple event today as well, and it is right at this 307. And if it can break out of this 310 zone, that could be a good buying pressure for buying setup, long setup for Apple. Depends on the buying pressure and depending on the price action on how it bounces above this 307 zone. Sorry. So Apple on watch, because it has probably a catalyst, because people may react to it because of the the event. But overall, the price action is not the best price action out there. The price is stuck in a range. The only bet is a bounce above the demand zone. Tesla, massive drop on Friday with the whole market, and now we are reclaiming back up, and the key zone here would be right at this 395 level that it struggled to break, finally broke, and now we're holding right above this 395, 397 area. So the first level on watch would be this zone to see if Tesla can hold here, probably pull back down, hold here, bounce back up. And if that happens, the next level would be obviously the next key zone of resistance, which is right at this 410, 415 again. This is going to be the resistance right now, right? And we can get rid of this to make our chart a little bit simpler and cleaner and easier to read. All right, so the key zone on watch would be this 395, 397 as a demand zone. We have a resistance right at this 402. The next major one would be right at 410 area. This is a key zone on Tesla. Look what happened last time we hit here. We bounced back up and went straight up to 447.8, almost 450 zone. So, and we are back down again here. So depending on how the price reacts to this level, we can see 410.15 possibly on Tesla. We'll see if that happens or not. NVDA actually is bouncing back up. It pretty much had the same price action, and we had a massive drop. On Friday, the price hit the 50 SMA on the daily chart, and it's bouncing back up. It's bouncing back up, but it's right below this resistance zone. On SPY, on Qs, if you remember, the price was holding above key zone, but right now on NVDA, we are still holding below this 210, 212. And that's a massive resistance zone, a massive zone that kept rejecting, kept holding, and now we're below it. And for now in the pre-market, we couldn't break out of this zone. So the first thing for any kind of bullish setup on NVDA would be break out of this area. I don't want to go long in the middle of a resistance or below a resistance zone. In case of break out of this 210.12, that could lead the price to push higher. If not, we might reject it and push back lower. We'll see if that happens or not. But overall, with what Jensen Huang said about semiconductors and AI names will bounce back up, and this is a good buying opportunity in the market. Well, I'm not sure if that would be a rejection of this zone or it will be a bounce back up. I will wait for the price action to confirm that, but keep that note in mind that he said that. Google is technically just bouncing around these zones. The key area would be this 372, 375 zone on watch on Google. Okay, but if it can bounce back up we will, if it can break above this 375, we will go for a possible long opportunity all the way up till 380. But on the other hand, in the demand zone, we have a massive demand from 352.3 all the way up till 300, all the way up to where it is right now, 360 level. AMD, like NVDA, it's bouncing back up, but so far it's holding around this zone. Like this is technically a resistance zone that it is trying to hold right now. It didn't so far. For, as you see, we had this massive demand of 485.86 that the price kept holding. But for now, what's happening right now is a rejection, at least for now. We'll see if the price can hold here. The price needs to hold above this 483, 480, 87.8. And if that happens, that would lead the price to push all the way higher. I want to go over Marvel as well very fast. This is setting up really well. I like how Marvel, and this is one of the strongest right now. So we are trying to get out of this 289 level. That breaks, we can go all the way up till this 295, and then we have 300 level right on top of us. It can move around like $20, and it's holding this zone pretty well, right? This is the same zone that was rejecting, held, bounced. We rejected. Finally, we are reclaiming and holding right above it, and it's pushing back up. So Marvel definitely on watch. It reacted to this demand zone and is pushing back up higher on weekly chart. On hourly chart, on 4-hour chart, on all the time frames. It looks very good. It's on my top watch for the day. Okay. All right. So cool. I will be going ahead and trade live with the team. I hope you enjoyed the pre-market session. If you want to join us, if you want to trade live with us, you can check out the description, link in the description, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.